Hey guys, welcome to Meal and a Match. I'm Renee Paquette.
And I allegedly am RJ City.
We have not only one, but two great guests joining us today. I'm talking members of the conglomeration, Orange Cassidy and Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, sort of the party mix of AEW. One is sweet, one is acidic.
Are you contractually obligated to get in the food references?
I got a smorgasbord.
Do you have a good Orange story?
No.
Willow?
Yeah, her mom has a crush on me.
What?
Yeah, it's great. She texts about me all the time.
Wow, okay, we'll do a deeper dive on that later. You ready to go eat?
You ready to watch some wrestling?
Let's do it.
I'm freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and I do not have a catchphrase.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for Willow.
The only thing you have to do is watch her music hit and watch her clap and watch that broad smile that she has, and you can see why fans are attracted to her.
The word of the day is conglomeration. And we got a conglomeration of dangerous individuals right here. Let's go, baby!
Welcome back to Meal and a Match, and today we are honorary members of the conglomeration, as far as I'm concerned, because here with us are Orange Cassidy and Willow Nightingale.
Lovely to see you both.
Likewise.
Hello.
So what do we have here? What's under the dome?
Well, Renee, you know me, and you know I do not like to talk. So...
The following contest is scheduled for one meal, coming in around the outside with a flaky golden brown crust. Inside, lean chicken, veggies, and gravy, the nostalgia-packed classic pot pie.
Hey!
And with mushrooms, spinach, and other veggies, the plant-based powerhouse vegan pot pie. Finally, their challenger, the wild card, the mystery pie. Sure to astonish or disgust. Get ready to taste the action.
These pot pies are nude.
Okay, Orange, talk to me about the pot pie. This was a very special request from you.
They might have to bleep out the name, but my favorite food is a chicken pot pie.
Okay.
And this is what this is. You just put all good stuff in a tin, put some dough and pastry on top, you got yourself a pot pie.
I love a pot pie.
And you could put anything in there.
You can make it whatever, apparently.
Anything could be in there.
Got a couple questions about mine. Why is it oblong?
I think they look artisanal. Let's get into this.
This is a dream come true, Renee.
RJ, it's your turn.
You guys get in there. Get warmed up.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Pick it up and bite it.
I love that RJ
edible.
is not an adventurous eater and he has put in these spots.
I don't know. I don't want to do things without you. Why don't you try a little bit of that?
It's pretty nice.
The mystery is steak and kidney pot pie.
Delicious.
That was a functioning piece of meat.
I'm happy I got a culinary and biology lesson
Yes,
today.
we did.
Look at us.
Yeah,
yes,
excellent.
we did.
Educational.
Well, listen, we're not only here to eat, we're here to party.
What are we watching? We brought the food, you bring the match?
We bring the matches. We
Well,
better all shut up.
You guys, I think these pot pies are symbolic of the conglomeration that you are. And
They're coagulated.
let's say this right here is your pal, Mark Briscoe.
Oh, nice. Lovely.
We're going all the way back to the first Continental Classic. We're looking at his match against Swerve Strickland.
Now, keep in mind, this is Swerve Strickland, of course, before he went on to become the AEW World Champion, that incredible run that he had as champion, but also Mark Briscoe. This was him, like, really cementing himself as a single star. Also coming into this match, unfortunately, with 2 losses, so this was a big match for him.
It was a big match. Continental Classic has its own flavor. It was incredibly unique.
Well, there's truly a lot of prestige around this tournament. It's the best wrestlers in the world, which is what we have at AEW.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, Willow, you and I were talking about this, about how glued to our seats we all were watching this tournament.
I mean, obviously, like, I love the show generally. I love being part of it, love watching it. But the Continental Classic, once they started putting those matches on, I was looking forward to it so much. I was like, oh, if I'm busy and I can't watch it while I'm there backstage at TV, I'm going home. I'm watching this on the DVR and like making sure I see every minute of every match. It was so good.
The Continental Classic felt like what AEW was always trying to be and do.
Shall we?
Hit play.
Okay,
we
yeah,
shall.
okay.
everybody else in the Continental Classic recognize that I ain't going nowhere, and I'm gonna be that Triple Crown champion. You just wait and see.
Swerve counters, rolls him up. He's got him tight, and 3. Swerve did it!
Whose house? Swerve's house. Reach for the sky, boy.
You know, this was explained to me. If you see in the middle screen there, that's Jay Briscoe walking to the ring through the eras.
Oh, wow.
So he can walk still with his brother to the ring. I was starting to cry. Have some more, please.
That's so cute.
I feel very privileged that Mark is allowing us to tag with him. I think it's a very special thing for him to have people to tag with, and I'll never fill his brother's shoes because his brother was incredible. But like, you know, it's very. I'm gonna try to make Willow cry as much as possible.
Please don't. He's really one of those people, though. I did not know Mark or Jay prior to AEW, and then meeting Mark, you hear so much about the Briscoe brothers and who they are as people, who they are as wrestlers. But being able to spend that time with Mark and being around somebody that is as special as him, it's like that tangible quality. Like he's incredible.
Swerve with that right shoulder, very heavily taped. The remnants of that.
Mark is the most motivational man.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Renee's usually.
I want to go out to the ring with you guys sometime.
After he's done giving us those speeches.
Honestly.
Excuse me, I see a front face.
Oh, here we go. Here we
go.
Who would you rather hang out with, RJ or Renee? And why?
Renee.
But you know what? RJ, you're not a bad hang yourself, but
you don't have to compliment him after. It's okay. You can handle that you guys want to hang out with me and not him.
Maybe all of us and
we don't have to pick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All 4 of us
Yeah.
sitting here together
We're in
enjoying
it.
a meal and a match. We don't have to pick.
So, Orange, talk to me about being in the ring with Swerve Strickland, especially when you look at him at this point and knowing the run that he was about to go on and getting that momentum. What's it like when you're in the ring with someone as they're starting to pick up steam like that?
It was right at that time. Everything was really starting to click for him and I. When you wrestle someone like that, it's impossible to find their weakness or the opening because he'll just do a weird flip and I'm like, what?
So you have them chanting whose house, Swerve's house. He's big on the house. I know Saraya has a house too. Do you get thrown by the chants if they're chanting for somebody else while you're wrestling?
It just reminds me of whose house it is.
You know what? We travel a lot on the road too, so he must have a lot of real estate all over the place. All these houses
You know
all
what?
over.
That's a good joke.
Really nice.
Thanks. That's why we're friends.
What makes this match very interesting is that there's 2 very distinct styles in here. When you talk about precision with Swerve, he hits you exactly where he wants to hit you. Mark is gonna throw and hit whatever he is. So
He's gonna mess you up, though.
The fascinating thing about Mark Briscoe is that at no point is he not Mark Briscoe.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Very
There's
true to
no
himself.
off, there's no volume up. That's really him.
Yes.
Yeah, him and all his kids in the locker room.
Oh my gosh. So this man has 8 children. 8 kids. He's on the road. His wife travels with him with the youngest baby sometimes still.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand how he
Also,
keeps
Lil
his head
J,
straight.
part of
Lil
the
J.
conglomeration.
We got a new inductee, Lil J.
And there is a group text with the conglomeration on it. Willow made a SpongeBob joke. And I was like, I don't know what that is.
I was like, does this land with this crowd?
Mark knew what it was. And I was like, Mark, I think we're the same age. He goes, yeah, but I got hella kicks. And I don't usually laugh. I went like this.
Now, there is another sort of a floating member of the conglomeration. Is Ishii in this group text or no?
He's not in this group text.
We didn't
Big
put it
Tom.
on the WhatsApp, you know,
Right.
if we wanted to do the international, but
I miss Ishii.
I miss Ishii too.
He's around a lot.
I'll send him this link. Look into the camera and tell him you love him.
Big Tom,
You're not going to send him this link.
Big Tom, we love you.
Willow, did you ever think when you got into pro wrestling that you'd be able to have a tag match with
No,
Ishii?
never.
Like, what is this world?
So like even looking at all these guys here, OC, Swerve, Mark, Nana, those are all guys that are from like Northeast area. So when we were all coming up on the independents, even Mark and Jay coming up, big names in Ring of Honor. But we all see each other, we all kind of know what we're doing, and it's so wild to see where we are now.
I want to point out how much bigger Swerve has gotten.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Since this
gosh.
match. He's taped up here because he had the Texas Death Match a few weeks before this with Hangman. But it was very much, when he went away for a bit and came back, it was very much world champion shape.
Well,
You know?
that was his mentality.
Yeah.
You know, he knew that's where he saw himself, and I think he did a great job in that one.
When you look at the Texas Death Match that happened prior to this, right?
I love it so much.
Oh my gosh, to the different matches that we saw between Swerve and Hangman, and Swerve putting himself in these situations, you learn a lot about a man and the lengths that he's willing to go to be at the top, to stay at the top for as long as he could. I mean, it became hard to watch.
Yeah, I'm not watching that again.
I will also say Mark Briscoe, no strangers to very violent matches.
True.
Dog collar matches.
Absolutely.
The trilogy with
I mean,
FDR.
look at the lack of teeth he's got right there.
Yeah.
You do some insane matches yourself.
Sometimes.
Girl.
I am, as we record this, still in pain.
We got submission.
Oh,
Ready? Ooh, okay.
Lots.
What is your craziest date night story? Let's get freaky with it.
freaky. You always get. I don't know that I should put that on camera, Renee.
This one time, Mrs. Nightingale and I.
Don't even go there, RJ.
Okay, Orange, what's yours? You've got to have one.
A girl burped into my mouth 3 times when we were smooching.
3 times?
I went to smooch the first time. She burped. She was nervous. I was like, okay. I gave her a shot.
Did you have your Listerine straps?
No, this is before that. I tried again. She burped again. Like, I'm not talking. It was like, but it was like probably the more disgusting kind.
No,
where
it's like,
yeah.
couldn't even hold it
Yeah.
back.
And then I was like, I'm still gonna give this person the benefit of the doubt.
What a gentleman.
Right? Because I'm a class act.
Sure.
And she burped in my mouth again.
Wow.
So then I said I had to go, and I left.
The redneck kung fu, can we talk about that a little bit?
Ooh, I like even on the apron sometimes, like during like when you guys are doing your trios matches and stuff, you'll see him do a little like, I love it.
Let's talk about another member. I feel like he's the quiet one. He's the George of the group, Kyle O'Reilly.
He's not the quiet one.
No, I think he's the sleeper wild card. Cause I also like initially upon like befriending him was like, oh, just Kyle. And then I was like, oh, you are hilarious and you have a lot of personality.
Do you know that Kyle was in musical theater? He's like a musical theater
I didn't.
kid. Yeah, I think he like performed Grease, I believe is what his big moment was.
Big Kanicki vibes on that guy. Let us talk about Mark Briscoe for a second.
Please.
He seems to have a specific connection to the audience. He feels like he really gets his own unique reaction.
I feel like him and Eddie Kingston are in that same world together where
Yeah.
you just can't root against these guys.
First time I met Mark, it wasn't even like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. It was like, oh, hey, bring it in. I was like, me? Hello, it's nice to meet you. It's like
look at
genuine.
this guy.
Oh, high five, classic high five.
The one guy who enjoys the fans. Willow, I must ask you.
Yeah.
Women's Continental Classic. What do you think the odds are of that happening?
I think it would be very cool. When I saw it last year, and obviously I spoke before about how much I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, we gotta do this. That would be so cool. But even if we had like our own thing, I think if we did our own kind of cool tournament.
And like, how different would that be from, you won the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. How different would be doing a Continental Classic for the women?
So the tournament types are like, an Owen, for example, is single elimination. Continental Classic is a round robin. So that's something where you get to wrestle every single person who's in the tournament. I think that would be cool. I think it would be nice to kind of be like, you can map out exactly how you want to attack every match versus a single elimination tournament. You're like, all right, well, I'm planning on getting through, fingers crossed, I hope, but you really don't know. This one, it's a little bit more of like a longevity kind of thing, because like no matter, even if you're mathematically, it seems like you're out and the odds are stacked against you, you're going into every match still. And you still have to plan and think about how you want to.
You ready for the next segment of the show?
Oh, okay.
It's Orange Cassidy's hot take.
Okay.
Hot take? Ooh.
This is and I've gone on record and I said this before and I'll say it. As of right now, AEW has assembled the best female roster ever in professional wrestling.
Not a hot take. It's blatantly obvious. I completely agree with you.
Then I don't understand the term hot take. See, this is a classic Mark Briscoe. So, I've only wrestled Mark against Mark one time, but I don't think we've ever been touched. But I've been on the apron. He hits very hard. That clothesline, dare I say, lariat.
He's got that like old school farmer strength too.
That chicken farmer strength.
Yeah. And obviously we mentioned the 8 kids.
Oh, right? Dad strength at like a maximum.
And it's this movie that he's trying right now is called The J Jiller after his brother. It is maybe one of the most. It's a crazy move, and I think he's gonna.
No.
Both of these men have similar styles in the sense that they're all over the place. They high fly, they strike well.
Yeah, but in their own unique way, for sure. And like Swerve, like right now, Swerve can look how quickly he got.
Swerve feels very calculated in everything.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. That's just a
inside cradle there.
There's just a quick 450, like just real quick. I think he's trying to go for the froggy bow here, which is a frog splash elbow.
But Swerve returned that knees up.
The crowd is chanting here with the "This is awesome" business.
You want to know why? Because it's awesome.
Here's a question.
Because it's awesome.
Why does Tony Khan always tweet about justified "This is awesome" chants?
That's a really good question.
Is he the one justifying it?
I think that might be a little dig at sometimes there are not so genuine.
Right.
Justified. This is awesome.
Okay. Having never had a match, I've never been in the ring. How does it change that energy when you hear the crowd come up with you guys like that?
I mean, obviously, wrestling hurts. Like this, that looks like it hurts so much. That DVD on the apron. Well, actually, I do it to people with the intention of it hurting them.
If you had to add another woman into the conglomeration, who would it be?
Oh, that is a great question. I think if she could get a little bit of her moral compass in line, rethink her values, I think Harley Cameron is like a wild, crazy goofball who is so funny, has so much personality, and would bring like a different element to the group.
I was not expecting you to go there with that. I like that.
I'm like, she's got to figure out what her values are first.
But she's obviously been working very closely with Saraya, who is such a veteran of this entire business. She's grown leaps and bounds.
Oh, I think this may be it here.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get the job done.
And this, I believe, mathematically eliminated Briscoe from the tournament.
But see, Mark's that type of person where it doesn't matter.
Right.
He's gonna keep fighting.
I'm sorry, the fan in the front row is taking a selfie with him as Mark's like hunched over in pain. Oh.
Hey, you know what's better than pot pie?
Tell me.
Pot pie with random things on it. So let's play a little game we like to call
Tap Out Truth or Wheel of Condiments Dare. Ready?
It's not the catchiest, but that's what it's called. Okay, go ahead.
All right, here's our Wheel of Condiments. We're gonna give it a little spinaroo. You've got the option to either pick the condiment that it lands on, put it on the pot pie and have a big mouthful, or answer a truth. Who wants to spin the wheel?
I'm tempted. I
give it a spin.
Like a child, really want to.
Great stuff.
Oh, I need ranch. Give me the truth. Give me the truth.
Show the room the last photo you took on your phone and describe the situation.
My mom, after my big match at Wembley, text me congratulations, tell RJ his hair is on point. I'm like, your child just had a huge moment and you want to talk about RJ? And then I tweeted that out, and then you asked if my mother was trying to seduce you. And so I sent her that screenshot.
It's a good question.
This
was a good question, all told.
Orange, you want to have a condiment on your pot pie? See if you can up the stakes a little bit? Relish!
Wonderful.
Let's just do a little relish, just a little bite of relish. You can handle it. You get your bite ready, and then I'll put this on top.
You love that pot pie, so.
Yeah, let's
see if we can enhance
Nothing can ruin it.
Look at this
Actually,
fork on fork.
There you go.
Relish is great.
Relish is great.
If I got relish, I might have picked it too.
Wow.
I like a dill pickle.
10 out of 10.
Actually,
again.
now that you say that, we do want to do the rating system. We've got the combination of the pot pies, watching this Continental Classic match. We want a rating system out of the cool emoji, the sunglasses smiley face, out of 5.
Well, we go conglomeration. We do out of 7.
Okay, out of 7. We'll do it out of 7.
I think full 7, full sunglasses emoji.
Yep. I'm gonna go 8.
Wow.
Broke the scale.
Don't
This
follow me.
amp goes up to
'Cause I'm a
11.
rule breaker.
Because he got his pot pie. He's feeling
Graphics
good.
department.
How would you rate it?
Out of 7 or out of 5?
Out of 7.
7.
You gotta do the theme. Come
I'll
on.
give it a 3.5.
What?
I ate an organ. Did anyone else eat an organ today?
Fair enough. I'm going to go with the 7 with you guys.
Hey!
My pot pie
That's
was
all right.
excellent. The match was beautiful. You guys are beautiful. It was great.
Well, I guess that about does it.
You know what, RJ? Get out of here.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Thanks for having us.
For the
I can't cheer
food.
for it.
fun.
Against mine.
So Mrs. Nightingale.